name's Kayla and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for clicking on my video today. Lately I've been getting a lot of new products and I'd like to feature some of those in this video. Right now I've done all of my face makeup. I didn't do my highlight, and depending on what kind of an eye look I do today, I got two new highlighters. I'm going to use one of these two. So I got the Skin Frost, the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in the shade Deep Freeze, which is the blue one. Super pretty. So I'm either going to use that one, or I'm going to use the Morphe Desiree Danger highlighter. And I've actually never used any of Morphe's highlighters. I've only ever used their eyeshadow palettes, if I remember correctly. And this one looks like this. So depending on the kind of eye look I use today, I don't know which one of those I'll use. But if I don't use one, then I'll use the other in a different video. Another new product I'll be using today is the Morphe Eyelid Primer in the shade Translucent. And then the star of the show is the 39L Hit the Lights palette. I know it's a little bit late for this, but it's really pretty and I did want it when it came out. I just didn't get a chance to get it. Also, if you hear a slight background noise, it's because I finally got my new fan in to test out to see if it's actually like quiet like it says it is. Turns out it's not as quiet as I expected it to be, and I hope it doesn't distract too much during this video. I don't think it's too loud, but I did test a little bit of the audio earlier and it is not silent. So if you'd like to see how I got from this to this, just keep watching. First, I'm going to go in with that eyelid primer, which is an interesting way to say eyeshadow primer. I've never heard anybody call it that before. I don't know if that's a Morphe thing, or I don't know how to apply it really. Like, do I just... Oh, it's sticky. I suppose that's what it's supposed to be, right? Okay. This is interesting. It's really not reacting well with my foundation that I have underneath there. That's a mess. It's like eating at what I have underneath it. Oh my god. This is horrible. Maybe this needs to have nothing underneath it to work. What the heck is going on? I literally can't do my makeup like this. Alright, I got some micellar water and some Q-tips, and I'm going to try to see if I can fix this. Because as of right now, I can't put eyeshadow on top of that. It is just, like, it's eating out everything that's underneath it. Alright, let's try again. Alright, well this really isn't working. Cool. Yeah, this isn't working, not even a little bit. Not even slightly at all. I guess I'm gonna retry this in a different video because it is just not gonna work today. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm going to instead go in with my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly because I know that that's good. Alright, this still looks horrible. Like, straight up horrible. Like, it's dry and patchy and cracking. I've never had anything look this bad in my entire life. I have no faith that this eyeshadow is going to stick to this. I've never been so disappointed in something. Like I said, I don't know if it's the stuff I put underneath or if that needs to be put on direct skin. When I try to start doing eyeshadow, at first glance, this palette is so cool. Like, all that holographic-iness. I love it. And what I've come to understand about this palette, it is a collaboration with Morphe and 4 other YouTubers or influencers. And I think that idea is really, really cute. I know I had seen one of these influencers do a video about this, and that's what first got me interested in this back when it was first coming out. However, I don't remember who it was. But I absolutely love all these little, like, themes. Obviously, the colorful neon one calls my name. Also, the red is really cool. This one's like a smoky, natural look. And this is just cute and pretty. And I love that all these shimmers are here. Oh, this right here. It just looks white on camera, but it almost has like a really, really pretty shimmer. Maybe iridescence, maybe not. I don't know yet. All right, looking at this, I have no idea what I'm about to do. You know, I like my colorful colors, but then again, there's like a simpler thing I could do in the corner here. This red could look really pretty with this purple. There's almost too much going on in this palette for me to handle that. I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer so that you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. There is so much that can be done with this palette. It's like insane. There's some pressed glitters, shimmers. This is a really nice palette. Definitely worth it for the people who don't have a bajillion palettes. First of all, the shade Darling and Go All Night. What is that? They're exactly the same. I'm gonna swatch those to see if they're actually exactly the same. Go All Night and Darling. I mean, one's less opaque than the other one, but those look exactly the same. This one is Darling and this one's Go All Night. Not sure how I feel about that. I don't know if I want to use yellow or red. I'm gonna go in with that red shade Darling, and that one's from the Bianca Loves Makeup section. I go in with my Morphe M431 brush. Super dirty right now because I haven't cleaned my brushes in a long time. Kind of powdery in the pan, and definitely not getting as deep as I'd like it to. I'm now going to go into the shade No Regrets, which is like a maroon type shade from the Khalid MUA. Khalid? I'm sorry, I'm probably not pronouncing that right. On that same brush. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it next to, whoa, way more pigmented than that red. Wow. Whew, okay. That's a lot. Saying that's a lot is an actual understatement. I'm actually going to pull that out because I think I want to do a full cut crease today. I am definitely going to do something a little bit weird. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I want to blend this in with the neon yellow and this with that neon pink. From the Vic MRAM. Vic Ram? I don't know who these people are, so I don't know what to call that. I really hope this looks good. I'm dipping into 2 AM first. I love yellows. I really hate when yellows don't show up though. I'm just gonna keep putting them both on there till they blend. All right, now I'm gonna go into that neon pink shade and bring that here. That's the shade Reckless. Wow, that is pigmented as well. And that's gonna blend way better than the yellow. I think I'm gonna take that yellow and continue going. I really like yellow. All right, so I did something new, and instead of just cutting the crease, I'm gonna take off the makeup here and then cut the crease. See if that makes any difference at all to my makeup in general. I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape to cut my crease because it's really sticky and works really well. I have real mixed feelings about full cut creases. I'm gonna go into the shade Beam, which is the lightest of the shimmery shades in the top row that's not the white, for my brow bone highlight, and I'm taking that on my Morphe 321 brush. A lot of these shimmery shades in this palette are really, really cool, and not at all what I expected. I'm definitely gonna have to do multiple looks with this one. I'm gonna go in with the shade Euphoric, which is also from the Kaleida. Maybe that's how you say that, Kaleida. I'm gonna take that on my Wet n Wild Bretman Rock collaboration brush. I'm actually going to wet my brush before I do that with the Mario Badescu spray I've been using all day. This shade is super pretty. It's a little bit hard to get up at first into the brush. I'm not a huge fan of wetting the brush before you put the shadow on because sometimes it makes it a little weird and wonky. I don't know how to describe exactly what I mean. I'm gonna go in with the shade next to it, which is called Feelin' It, and it looks like a similar typed formula shadow. It's just a little darker. Oh, that's pretty. Much easier to work with. It is really similar to that shade I have in the crease though. Hopefully that doesn't ruin it later. These are blending together really nicely. You don't gotta work too hard to get those blended. This is the kind of eye makeup I should have done before the rest of my face. Now I just need my under eye shades. For the underneath, I'm just gonna go in with the same red shade and maroonish shade. And I'm blending that out a little bit using that yellow shade 2 AM again. See, I still really don't like that outer corner. That's why I never do looks like this. I never end up liking that outer corner, ever. I'm gonna take the same brush I was using to highlight my brow bone and go on the inner corner. Oh, that's interesting. It's just taking the purple shade and it's like pushing it down. I'm gonna take that highlighter brush that I got in the Bretman collection, and I'm gonna go into that shade Beam, and I'm gonna see if I can highlight my face with it. I know I said I was gonna go in with my new Morphe highlighter. I may still do that on top of this. I just wanted to see how this would work. Looks pretty. Maybe I don't need that new Morphe highlighter. For my waterline, I'm going in with the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Silky Nude. Alright, so now that the other eye is complete, I actually heard that if you wet your highlighting brush and then put like your highlight on wet, it brightens it even more, and like I used the same shadow for this side and this side to do it, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that. That's definitely intensifying it. Wow, that's so cool. I didn't know it would do that. I'm gonna do that on the other side too. Look at that nose. Look at the little nose. Ah. This is just the coolest trick I've ever seen in my life. Like, what? I knew you could do it with like shimmer shadows and stuff like that, but I didn't know that it would intensify like a highlight. I never thought about that until I saw a video recently of somebody doing it. The highlight is just like blinding, especially when wet. All right, well, now it's time to go in with my lashes. Always going in with my MAC False Lashes Extreme Black Mascara, because you guys know, if you watch my videos, it's my favorite ever. Now that the eyes are finished, I'm gonna go ahead and try to find a lip that would look good with this. I'm gonna go in with the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Doll Parts, and I'm also gonna use the Shane Dawson collaboration in the shade Oh My God for an ombre lip. I forgot the Shane Dawson collection smells like root beer. Oh, it's so good. The lips aren't super perfect, but they're still really cute. And it actually doesn't match this look at all. I thought it would. If you didn't already check out my Bretman Wet n Wild collaboration video, I'll link it down below. I know I used a few of the brushes from that video in this video. Also, I had used in that video both of the glosses, but there was a third one, and I'm going to be using that one today, and it's in the shade Freaky, and it's like a purpley pink kind of iridescent gloss, and I'm going to use that over this today. I'm actually not going to use it all over my whole lips. I think just in the center. I'm not a huge fan of my eye makeup today. I think it didn't turn out horrible. I just don't like certain things about it because I'm particular about these kinds of things. And I think my lips don't match it at all, and I thought it was going to, but now it doesn't. Like, it matches this part, but like this darker part up here, I think it clashes too much. So next time, definitely not this lip, definitely a nude lip, which is what I was gonna do in the first place. But then I decided to get fancy because I love a fancy lip. Also, when I was trying to use that Morphe eyelid primer, that got really frustrating and hard to do. And so when trying to do this eye, because this is the eye I put it on after I fixed it, it got really patchy. Like my base underneath the eyeshadow started like, how do I describe that? Not like flaking off, but like disappearing. I don't know if you can see in there where there's like some spots missing, basically. So that I'm not very excited about. I'm gonna try to use that first before I do any of my other makeup next time to see if that works better, to see if it just didn't mix well with what I had underneath it, because that is a good possibility, but I'm not sure that that's true. Thank you so much for watching my video. As I always say, your support means the world to me. Go ahead and like this video if you like it, and comment down below anything you'd like to see out of my channel, or anything you'd like to see me review or talk about, or any questions you have for me. I love answering questions, and I love putting out videos for you guys. This is a huge passion of mine. Thank you so much for watching. And if you could subscribe to my channel, I'm putting out videos every single Wednesday. Go ahead and ring the bell so you'll be notified whenever I put out new content. Soon I will hopefully be putting out 2 videos a week instead of 1 video a week. So be on the lookout for that. Bye.